In this video, I'll walk you through step by step how to add the n8n MCP into Antigravity. If you've used MCPs in Antigravity before, you already know there's an MCP store built in. Go ahead and open Antigravity in your Google environment. You'll see I'm starting with a clean, blank folder, nothing added yet. To add MCPs, click the three dots on the agent, the Additional Options menu, then choose MCP Servers. This is where all available MCPs appear. Antigravity includes a lot by default, but if you search for n8n, you'll notice it doesn't show up. If you open Manage MCPs, you'll also see there's nothing configured yet, because we're starting from scratch. So, let's add the n8n MCP properly. Click View Raw Config File. You'll see it's empty, and it mentions this file should contain a JSON object that defines your MCP configuration. Next, we'll get the MCP details directly from n8n. In my case, I'm using a self-hosted n8n instance, which is great because it gives you full control over your workflows. Go to your n8n dashboard and open the Workflows Overview page. Then click Settings in the bottom right corner and select MCP Access. First, make sure MCP is actually enabled by toggling it on. After that, click Access Token, which will automatically start the OAuth connection flow and show you the steps needed to connect your n8n MCP. Next, click Access Token and refresh the token. After refreshing, you'll see a reminder to copy the access token, since you won't be able to view or copy it again later, so it's best to store it somewhere safe, like a password manager. You don't need to copy it manually right away, because n8n provides an easier way to use it. Then, you can copy the MCP JSON configuration directly and add it to Antigravity. Go back to Antigravity, open MCP Servers and view raw config, and paste the JSON into the empty config.json file. Don't forget to save the file. I pressed Command+S, and once saved, Antigravity will recognize and connect to your n8n MCP server. Now let's confirm everything is working. Go back to Manage MCP Servers, refresh the page, and you should see the n8n MCP appear, showing as enabled, which means the connection is active and ready. From here, you can search for any workflow you've created, using optional filters to quickly find the one you need. Before executing a workflow, it's crucial to check its input schema to ensure that the data matches what the workflow expects, avoiding any errors during execution. You can also retrieve all details of a workflow, including its triggers and expected inputs, which helps you prepare and run it safely. With these combined capabilities, you can seamlessly search, verify, and execute workflows automatically, allowing Antigravity to manage the process reliably and accurately. Now, go back to your workflows in n8n. The first important step is to publish the workflow to ensure it's production ready, and that MCP will access the correct version. After publishing, click the three dots next to that workflow, and you'll see a simple option, Enable MCP Access. Once you click it, a small indicator will appear showing that this workflow is now available via MCP. This way, you ensure that every workflow you want to use with MCP is running on the published, production-ready version. After that, when you go back to Antigravity, you'll be able to build anything you want for n8n easily, and the program will seamlessly access the workflows for which you've enabled MCP access in n8n. The setup is very simple, yet powerful and effective, giving you full control over task automation and allowing you to run workflows directly from Antigravity. If you'd like me to make another video showing how to build a complete app using n8n and Antigravity, just drop a comment below, and I'll make sure to prepare the next video for you.